Hi, this is Trepacer. It's Saturday, the 6th of August, 2022. I'm sorry, this In Bed blog, usually I would probably be laying down recording this, but I had to get up early to go out early to see Bullet Train, so I didn't get a chance to record my In Bed vlog. So I'm recording it now, actually, and then I'm going to record my review of Bullet Train, which I went to see. So I didn't get a chance. So anyway, that's the thing that I went to see today, Bullet Train. I went to go see that because it's the movie Brad Pitt by I think one of the directors of the Deadpool movie, and so look for my review of that. And like I said, Brad Pitt was in it, a bunch of other people too, and I really liked it. So you'll see my review of that later. Anyway, and I'm also going to try to watch Prey. Okay, that's the movie that's on Hulu about the Predator movie, but I guess the first time the Predator came to Earth. So it's kind of a movie with the Indian tribe and stuff. Anyway, and one of the girls, I think the main girl is she's on Roswell. She plays like the sister of the main character. So I'm gonna watch that. And then also Sandman came out, which is on Netflix. So I'm gonna try to watch Prey tonight, and probably a couple of episodes of Sandman tomorrow, and see if I can finish it off. During the week when I come home. Like in between, try to watch it like that. I think it's 10 episodes of it. So maybe if I can watch 3 or 4 tomorrow, and then maybe watch a couple of episodes during the course of the week, and then I'll do a review of it. Like I said, I'm not that familiar with the character of Sandman. I know it's a DC character, but I'm not that familiar with him. So I'll watch it and see it. And anyway, I'll and give my review of it later. And I also am going to do a video of about DC and their 10-year plan thing that came out the other day when on an investment call. David Zaslav said that, so I'm going to give you my feelings and thoughts on that, on his 10-year plan. So I'll make a video about that as well. So look for that one. I'm thinking, see, that's my opinion. So I'm trying to think if I should do that video on this channel or do it on the other channel, because it's my views and opinion. So it's my opinion. So I'll do it on my other channel. I'll give some content to that other channel. Okay, so I'll make a video about that. And again, so what I'll do, look for my review of Bullet Train. Okay, and because this In Bed vlog, and then my on my other channel I'll do my opinion about that 10-year plan for DC going forward. And I think that's basically it. Oh yeah, it's hot. Okay, what I did was also on my way back, I bought an air conditioner for my stepfather. I had asked him a couple of weeks ago, because I had bought the air conditioner that he has in the window currently, a couple of years ago, and I asked him, a couple of weeks ago because it's been kind of really hot in New York, or at least it's been kind of like a heat wave in July and even in August now. It's supposed to be really hot for the next couple of days until next week. I think it's supposed to start raining. It was supposed to rain today, but it didn't rain, actually. So I think it's supposed to rain the next couple of days. So hopefully that will cool the temperature down a little bit. But anyway, I asked him before. I said, is your air conditioner working? Is it good? And he told me, okay. That's so I left it alone. I thought, okay, so your air conditioner's working. But then last night he had to go to the hospital. His blood pressure was a little high, and my stepfather's one of these people that want to, he wants to live, so he goes to the hospital if his blood pressure gets too high. He goes to the hospital, and he went last night. My brother called the ambulance for him, and they came here and examined him, and obviously I think they took him to the hospital. He spent the night there, but he came back this morning, so obviously they got his blood pressure down. But I asked him before I used to go to the movies. I said, "Is your air conditioner working?" And he said, "Oh, it's not blowing, it's not blowing, the cold air like it's supposed to." And I said, "Well, because I had to go to the movies." I said, "Well, when I come back," and I already made up my mind. I said, "Listen, close the other window, because he has 2 windows there in the living room where he is." And I said, "Close the window," because he always, for some reason, he keeps it up, the window up. You can't keep the window up with an air conditioner on, because we have the like the grating, not the grating, like the shade that's after the window. So and he's always has it up. I said, well, that's stupid to have it up anyway. Why you have the air conditioner on with the window up? So that's basically you're letting hot air into the window. You're letting hot air into the room. So I said, close the window, pull the shade, okay? And so what I did was I went on my way back from Best Buy, on my way from the movies. I walked down the Fordham Road and I went to Best Buy and I bought him a new air conditioner of 6,000 BTUs, which should be enough. And it's a brand new air conditioner, so it should be blowing cool air for him and cool around. And I told him keep the other window closed, and you can pull the shade. And also because he has curtains on from like where the end of his living room is. I said, well, not the end of the living room, but from a certain point in his living room, I said close the curtain, so that way it's, and then even though you can it's above, you can see above it, but I said close the shade, close the shades in that area, so that way, and turn on the air conditioner. He's installing it right now. I said install it into your room, he has to take out the because a couple of years ago when they came to fix the windows in our apartment, what they did was they put glass next to the air conditioner, so to kind of block it, to keep, they put glass on either side of it instead of normally you get those little fold out things from the air conditioner, from a window air conditioner. So I remember years ago when I bought this air conditioner, he took the glass out and stuff, so he has to take that glass out on his, and Zach, because they did that with his air conditioner that I had bought years ago for him. So, and like I said, and he said he cleans filter. I said, make sure you clean the filter, because that's what I did too, because I knew it was going to be hot again. The other day I cleaned my filter, and I cleaned the inside of it, and plus, like I said, I got a door, so I forgot how many BTUs my air conditioner is. I think it's at least 60. I think it's at least 6,000 or something BTUs. But this room gets pretty cold, and like I said, before I go to sleep, I usually have to I have to change, because if I keep my air conditioner on 60, it'll be like too cold and I'll get sick. Okay, so I keep it on like 67. Yeah, I keep it on 67. I raise it up during the day when I'm conscious. I keep it on 16, which is 16 Celsius, which is like 60 Fahrenheit. So that way it's nice and cool in here, and it gets cool in here, and I like it. So like right now I have it off right now as I'm recording this, because if I keep it on, you'll hear it in the background. But that's why I bought them the air conditioner, because I told them, I said, listen, why are you gonna sit here and suffer? It's just, and because I made it, I promised to myself years ago. I remember, I don't know if it was I was growing up or when I was in my, no, I don't think I was when I was growing up. I think it was maybe in my 30s or so, whatever it was. And I said, and I remember not here when I lived in here. I think when I lived in the other apartment where my sister used to live, and she had moved out, and then we moved in to her apartment there. And I remember we just had this little BS fan, but in the summertime, I said, oh my God, it's so hot. I remember touching the bed, and the bed was so hot because it was so hot outside and didn't have an air conditioner. And I said, oh my God, this is insane. I said, I'll never go through this again. I'll never do this. Okay, and I made a promise to myself, I will never suffer through a summer without having air conditioning. Okay, and I said, I don't care how high that Con Edison bill gets. I'm being comfortable, because you can't sleep when it's hot. You cannot sleep. It's ridiculous. You can't get comfortable. Okay, it has to be cool in the room when you're sleeping. That's the only way to get away with it. So I made a vow to myself years ago when I said, I will get me an air conditioner. I will keep an air conditioner, and I don't care how high the Con Edison bill is. I will pay it. But I'm staying cool. Okay, that's the one thing. And my friend at work too, he got one a couple of weeks ago too. I remember, I think he tried to get his wife to help him pay for it, and she said, no, I bought the other one. So he had to wind up buying, I think he ordered it from Amazon or something like that. And, it got delivered and stuff, because the other one wasn't working. And he had the old one. And like I said, the one I have here, I think this is like my third year with it, I think it's my third year with this one. So I may get a new one next year. I may get a new air conditioner next year. I'll wait till like the spring time and maybe get a new one. but it's working. It keeps me cool. And like I said, it keeps me cool in this room. And I think, like, again, I think it's 6,000 BTUs. I think it's a Frigidaire, and I think it's 6,000 BTUs. But anyway, it keeps me, trust me, it keeps me this room nice and cool. And I like that. And like I said, and I clean the filter every once in a while. You know, take the filter out, soak it in the like soapy water, and wipe it down to get the dirt off it, and then wipe the inside of it, wipe down the inside of it, and stuff. So that way it stays. You know, you get the dirt off it, and it stays cool in this room, which I really appreciate. I like. Not again. You don't want to suffer and sweat. That's the absolute worst. I went out today to go to the movies, and trust me, oh my God. And then when I came back after dropping off the air conditioner to my stepfather, and I went out to, and I went out once. I took my clothes to the cleaners, I put them in my bag, and I walked down the hill to the supermarket and get some sandwich at the deli and all that stuff that I normally do. And then I walked up the hill and then walked around the corner to drop off my clothes in the cleaners and pick up my clothes and go to the supermarket here on the corner here and get back to the house. And I was sweating my behind off. It was 90 something degrees, but it feels like 97. It's just so hot. It's like I said, we're going through this heat wave in New York, and it's insane. Okay, and that's why when I talked to my stepfather, because I thought maybe that was part of the reason why his blood pressure was going up, because you're sitting there hot. Okay, you're sitting there suffering because. And I went over there to feel the when I bought the air conditioner in the room, and I went to to feel the air that's coming out of it is not cold. Out of the old one that he had, it's not cold air that's coming out of it. I think that air conditioner is done. I don't know if he, like I said, if he didn't clean the outside, because sometimes you have to clean the outside. Every once in a while, you got to lift up the outside of it and clean the sides of it too, to clean the dirt off the side of it. And I don't know if my stepfather did that or clean the filter as often as he should have, because you're supposed to clean that filter every once in a while. You're supposed to clean that filter like maybe every 2 weeks or so. Clean the filter, and I cleaned my filter again a couple of days ago. Okay, and I'll probably clean it again probably next week, just to make sure, and like I said, I get cool air coming out. I can tell when I go to I turn it on, I go over there, you feel the cold air. Put my hand in front of it, you feel the cold air coming out. So my air conditioner is still good. So, but I think maybe I might buy a new one next year, maybe a little one that's maybe, because I think this one is like 6,000 BTUs, but maybe one that's 8,000, because I saw one, a GE one, that when I was thinking about buying, when I was buying one for my stepfather, there's one that was 8,000 there, and it's probably would have been cheaper if I'd have bought it early, a couple of months, maybe if I bought it in March or April or something like that. But of course, if buying it in August, of course, it was like 3 something. So I said, no, I got him the 6,000 BTU one, which I think was like 250 or something. But it should be good, and it has a remote control to it, and it should be good. It should keep it cool, exactly, because the air conditioner that he got in the window right now, when I went to put my hand in front of it, the air is blowing out of it, but it's not cool air, okay, which is obviously, and he should have told me. I don't know why he was don't try to be brave and tell me, okay, because I was going to buy him a new one, because I didn't know if it worked or not. And I come home and I see him sitting there laying in his underwear, basically. If it's not working, tell me. That's why I asked him. I said, is it working? And he told me it was working. Don't lie to me. If it's not working, let me know. Like, I can tell when I leave my room to go to like the bathroom or the kitchen, the other parts of the apartment obviously is hot, because it's not, or you go into the bathroom, it's hot because of the air, it's coming in. Okay, so if you're not cool over there, so that's why I asked him, tell me, and obviously it wasn't. That air conditioner was not blowing cool air. It was just blowing air, but not cool air. So that's why I bought him the new air conditioner, and hopefully that'll keep him cool and stuff, and that'll be good for a couple of years. Okay, and that'll be good for him. So I told him, because I can't let you sit there and suffer. You got to pass out in the air because you can't breathe because it's hot over there. It's hot in the house, and like I said, I'm never suffering. Again, my condensation bill, I think it was like $230. Okay, but I didn't care. I paid it. You know why? Because I was on vacation. I think that for like 7 days or whatever. Yeah, I think 7 days, and I was home for the most part. So of course I had the air conditioner on when I was in my house, in my apartment, of course. So of course the condensation bill is going to go up in the summertime anyway, because you got your air conditioner on. I got mine on, he got his on. So of course. So and I don't care because I'm being cool. I'm being comfortable. I'm not gonna suffer. I'm not suffering for anybody. I remember that vow, and I still remember that bed, how hot that bed was. I said, "Oh my God!" I said, "This is ridiculous. Why the hell am I suffering for nothing?" I think I bought one of those. I think I bought a little BS a fan, which is all it was. It didn't do anything. It was blowing basically hot air. It was like two twin fan things I tried to put in the window, and that wasn't doing anything. So that's why I said, screw this. Air conditioning. I'm not suffering for anybody. Okay. I'm buying an air conditioner, and that's what I did. And that's why, I think that's my second one that I've had since I've been in this apartment. I think it's the second one. Because I had one, I think, before this one. Yeah, so, yeah, I think it's the second or third one. Because I've been in this apartment since I think 2000, was it 2006? So that might be the second or third one. I think the third one, because I usually air conditioners can last you like 4 or 5 years, I think, before they start going. Anyway, sorry about that, rambling about that. But anyway, again, look for my review of Prey. Prey that review may be tomorrow, because I'm thinking I might watch it tonight, or either watch it tomorrow in the morning if I don't get a chance to watch it tonight. And I also ordered me some Justice League Super Friend episodes on DVD, because there's the Challenge of the Super Friends. I love those episodes. It was only 16 episodes that was done. And it's a shame they only made one season of it, because that's one of my favorite Super Friends iteration of the Super Friends that came on ABC back in the 70s. I kind of wish I kind of wish they made like 3 seasons of it, but only made one season of it, 16 episodes. And one of my absolute favorite episodes of that show is the one where Super Friends Rest in Peace, where where the Legion of Doom has a Noxian crystal, and they go around killing the Super Friends. And I remember that's the beginning of it, when when you see the Super Friends at a graveyard, and you see them, talking about somebody, and you don't know who it is at first until you see Robin. They talk about he stood for freedom and justice. I can't believe he's gone. One of them said, "I can't believe he's gone." And then you hear Robin, you see Robin tearing up and say, "Goodbye, old friend. We'll never forget you." And then then that it's Batman and then Superman said, we don't know who his secret identity was, but the world known him as da-da-da-da. And then you see Batman, the graveyard for Batman. And then you have that episode where the Legion of Doom was going around literally killing the Super Friends with that Noxian crystal, which has everything in it to kill the particular Super Friends. And they basically kill them all until you see later in the episode, obviously, that they toss it away after they think they've killed all the Super Friends. And then you see somebody find the crystal in the sewer and shoots it into space. And then later you see the Super Friends come back, and of course, Legion of Doom is stunned. And then they go, "Yeah, well, that was our android doubles where we hid in the watchtower," and they played they played their roles to a T, just to get rid of that Noxian crystal. And that was my absolute favorite episode. And I actually I bought at one of his comic conventions. I bought them on on VHS, and I always couldn't get that episode. The episode with Batman. Well, the Superman Rest in Peace, that one, because for some reason they wouldn't show that episode as much. I think maybe because it was dealing basically with the Superfans getting killed off. And I think after there's certain, with current sensibilities, they don't show that episode. They didn't show that episode a lot. Okay, so I said, let me buy the DVD so I can have that on there and I can just refer to it when I want to. And then I also like the other, I like the Super Friends. I just don't, the ones that Wendy and Marvin and Wonder Dog, those were just too kiddie and too comical for me. I hated those. But when the Wonder Twins came, then it got more serious. They had some good episodes with them. And then after that, then I think it was Challenge of the Super Friends. And then they came back again with more serious episodes of the of Super Friends, which were really good. So I got Volume 1 and Volume 2, and then just the Challenge of the Super Friends on a separate DVD. Okay, so because I wanted to watch those episodes a lot, because I actually really enjoy those episodes. There's a lot of those episodes that I really like with the Super Friends. and gets the Legion of Doom. And that's why I want them to, now that Warner Brothers is gonna, in a New Year 10-year plan, maybe when they make a Justice League movie, they can have them face off against the Legion of Doom, which that would be an awesome movie to do that, to see the Justice League versus a live action version of it. That would be freaking awesome. But anyway, I'm rambling. Anyway, let me know what you think of, no, I'm sorry to say that. Anyway, links to my social media are in the description box, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I also have a link to my other channels, my views and opinions. Please check that out as well. Again, I'm going to make a video about the 10-year plan. That'll be on my Paul's Views and Opinions channel. Also, I have a link down below to my Patreon, and I want to say a special thank you to my patron. And thank him for always having my back, and his name will appear in this video somewhere right here. And also, I'm going to be I recorded four reactions to Harley Quinn, the first 4 episodes of season 3, and I'm probably gonna be uploading those to my Patreon tomorrow. Okay, so you can watch those. I'm not gonna edit those because that show's so vulgar that I'm not gonna bother trying to edit it. And also, I'm gonna be reacting to She-Hulk when that starts on the 17th, and I will be putting an edited version on this channel and an unedited version on my Patreon. Again, follow link below to the Patreon. Check it out. Also, give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel, and I truly appreciate it. Also, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload new content to this channel. And this is Trepacer saying so long and take care.